Hey guys, how's it going? And we are back for another tier maker today. So I've actually just realized that there's a new updated version of this one, a 2021 version, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. So if you've seen the last midfielder one, you don't have to really worry about seeing it again because this is the real one that I want people to see. So this one will be about ranking 2021 midfielders in AFL. So yeah, let's get started. So the first player I'm going to rank is going to be, I'm going to do Jack McRae. He just comes to my eye every time, and that's why I have to put him in elite. It's not just because of that, though. He is having a ripper of a season. I love him, and he is a great player for the Western Bulldogs, and he definitely deserves to be in the elite section. So well done, Jack McRae. Alright, so the next player I'm going to rank is going to be, I'm going to go with Travis Boak. And I'll put him in great, I think. I'm going to put him in great. He's had a pretty great season. I mean, yeah, I think he's been a bit below average since last season. Last season he almost won the Brownlow. But I think he deserves to be in great. He hasn't had a very, I wouldn't say good season. So next player is going to be Zach Merritt. And I'm going to put him in elite. He's having an elite season and he's getting lots of disposals in, and that's what a good midfielder gets. So yeah, Zach Merritt's up there in elite with Jack McRae. Alright, so next I'm going to be ranking one of the crowd favourites, Tim Taranto. And he's going in elite because he is having an elite season. He is just dominating every clearance, every contest, and he's getting, lots of, if you do AFL fantasy, which I do, he's getting lots of AFL fantasy points, which is from his disposals, and sometimes keeps the odd goal or two. So he's up there in elite. So next, I'm going to do a Geelong player, and it's going to be Paddy Dangerfield. And I'm going to put him, I reckon I'm going to put him in great. He's having a great season. I'm just not really sure if he's as good as Travis Boak this season, but I'm going to leave him in great. I think he's a great player. So next in this long list of AFL midfielders, it's going to be Adam Treloar, and he's going up there in great. But if he's going up there in great, I'm actually going to move Dangerfield and Boak down to good just for now. Because Treloar is definitely better than those two, and I think you can agree on that one. And this is all based on this season, by the way, so yeah. Alright, so next I'm going to do Ben Cunnington. I'm going to put him in good. He's having a good season, so I don't want to overrank him or underrank him, but I think good suits him. So Ben Cunnington in good. Alright, move along, and we're going to go Jager O'Meara. Great. Trent Cotchin, great. And I'm actually going to move Jager O'Meara down to good, sorry. He's not having the best of seasons. He could be better, though. Okay, so the next player is going to be Scotty Pendlebury, doing some good things for the Pies, and he's going straight to great. Bontempelli, and he's going into elite, and because he's an elite player, and you can agree on that. He's up there to win the Brownlow, and he's probably the favourite contender this year to win the Brownlow. So he's an elite. Alright, so I'm going to go down Prestia, and I'm going to put him in good. Followed by Patrick Cripps, so I'll put him in great. He's having a pretty great season. Just like Sam Walsh, but I'm not sure if he's that elite yet, Sam Walsh. He's still got a bit to go, though. So yeah, I'll put him in great, Sammy Walsh. Clayton Oliver is a certain elite player. He's as elite as anything. He's just brilliant. He's been dominating this year, and he's got lots of disposals, and was an early contender to win the Brownlow. He's got lots of votes, I believe. So yeah, Clayton Oliver's an elite. Next is Kelly for the Giants, and he's going in elite too, I reckon. He's having a pretty elite season. I think so, that suits him. Yeah, so Kelly in elite. Next will be Nat 5, and he's having a bummer. Can't do much, really, and I'm going to put him in average. Despite Fife winning the Brownlow a few seasons ago, he's not been in very good form this season. So I'm going to do Roy Sloane, and he's going to go Nat Fife, I think, in average. He's not having the best of seasons. Yeah, I think he goes there. Alright, Cam Guthrie is going in great. I know that for sure because he is a great player and having a great season. Better than most of his seasons. He's pretty much having a career high season, Cam Guthrie. It's going to be exciting to see what he pulls out during the rest of the year. Okay, so next I'm going to go to Josh Dunkley, and I'm going to put him in great. He's a great player and he's having a great season. But I think he's had an injury, so he hasn't played that many matches, but he's played most matches, but he's been really good, and that's why I'm going to put him in great. If it hadn't been for injury, he'd probably be in the elite section right now. Okay, so the next player, I'm going to do Joel Selwood, and I might put him in good. He's not having the best of seasons, Selwood, but he's still doing well. He's doing well. Okay, so the next player will be Christian Petrarca. And I'm going to put him in good as well, I think. I think that suits him. Maybe great, but I can't really tell. I'm not really sure how good of a season he's having. Same as Lockie Neal. I think I'm going to put Lockie Neal there as well in the good section. Because he's come from an injury, but he's pretty good. Alright, so the next player will be Caleb Sarong. And I feel like I want to put him in average. I'm just not sure though. It's hard to say. Yeah, I'm going to go for average, I think. Average suits him. So, I think so though. I'm not really sure. Just comment in the comments below if you think Caleb Sarong deserves a better place. Okay, so the next player will be Tom Mitchell. I'm going to put him in great. He is having a great season, Tom Mitchell. He's averaging lots of disposals. And he deserves to be in great. That's pretty definite. But James Warple's going to go into average. He's not having a good season, Warps. He's had a few good seasons in the past, but just not this season. This season hasn't been his season. Alright, so the next player, I'm getting down to the last maybe 15 now. It'll be Dylan Shield. I'll put him in good because he's a good player. He's actually a great player, but I think he deserves to be in good. Next, I'm going to do Ollie Wines, and he deserves to go in elite because he is an elite player. Okay, so for our last maybe 12 or something like that, Taylor Adams, straight to the great section because he is a great player and having a great season. So well done to Taylor Adams for the Pies. Okay, so Cornelio now. And Stephen Cornelio is going to go into my good section. He hasn't had the best of seasons, but he's had a good one. Okay, so next I'm going to go for Levi Greenwood. And he seems like a pretty, maybe, I'll go good player. He's a good player. Levi Greenwood is, so yeah, he's a pretty good player. Alright, so for my next one, it's going to be David Mundy, and he's up in the elite section. He's been having a great year, David Mundy, and yeah, he's good. Without him, the Dockers wouldn't be doing too well. Right, so next we're going to go for Dusty, and Dusty can go in my great section. Okay, and I'll go, I think Elliot Yeo this is. Yeo is going to go maybe in good. He hasn't had the best of seasons, but he's had a good one. Okay, so next, I believe this is Jared Lyons, and I'm going to put him, I'm actually going to put him, in the elite section because he is a great player and he's having a brilliant season. He's definitely up there in the Brownlow, and if he can just play a few more great games, getting lots of disposals, he'd be a one of the favourites for the Brownlow. So next, for our last maybe 7, I'm going to do Jack Steele. I think this is. Can't really tell, but I think it is. And he's going to go into great. And Seb Ross Sebastian Ross will go in good, I reckon. He's not having a very good season, Ross, but that's alright. And this looks like maybe Bailey Smith. And I'll put him in good as well. Okay, so next, Tim Kelly. I'll put him in good for now. I'm not really sure though. I haven't watched much of the Eagles this year. For our last three, I'll go Josh Kennedy. He's having a good season. But Luke Parker's doing better, which means Luke Parker goes straight into the great section. He's having a really great season. Luke Parker is. And for our last one, I think it's Jamie Cripps. I can't be sure though. Yeah, I think it is. I'll put him in good for now. Yeah, I like that. Jamie Cripps in good. Alright, guys. So that is my new and updated AFL Teammaker tier list for the Midfielders 2021. So I hope you like it, and please don't forget to comment below, like this video, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in my next video.